AI is all of the rage. We've been early adopters at Pure Portfolios to streamline some of our back office tasks, to edit marketing content, to come up with marketing content ideas. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you how a fiduciary financial advisor, a professional investor who's earned the right to use the CFA charter, uses AI in the investment process. And I think you'll find it's not what you might think, where you type in prompts and it gives you investment ideas. Rather, this allows you to summarize and get information quickly that might have taken you 3 to 4 hours to gather in only 30 seconds to a minute. So this is a time saver. It allows us to free up time to speak to clients, to manage the money, to run financial plans. So I'm going to type in several prompts to show you the power of AI coupled with an experienced investor and what that looks like. Greetings, I'm Nick Shermans, President and Chief Investment Officer of Pure Portfolios. Let's get into the prompts. Okay, the tool that we use at Pure Portfolios as it relates to our investment process is called Big Data. It's an emerging startup. And for those of you that are not familiar with AI, it essentially scrubs a data set. So it scrubs the internet, it scrubs a pool of data, and it scrubs that data to answer prompts, to get information, to learn, to become smarter. That data set is constantly updated with the latest information. So this is very up to date, meaning if I ask about earnings that were released a few hours ago, it usually has an answer. And what's great about big data is it cites the source. So often when you use information to write a blog or you take a snippet from this, you have to cite the source. We are a very compliant business here at Pure Portfolios, so that's very important to us. So as I alluded to in the open, I've got 3 prompts that I made up. I'm going to enter these prompts and show you the output and how a professional investor might use this information. So the first prompt is summarize Starbucks' latest earnings report. Okay, Starbucks has a new CEO. They're trying to standardize their menu. We do not own Starbucks in any of our core models at Pure Portfolios, but my wife likes Starbucks, so do my kids, and my wife owns a little bit of the stock for full disclosure. You can see the sources. So this is scrubbed from the Starbucks Investor Relations website. Another article here from Alliance News. I don't know what that is, but this is great because you get various tidbits of information all pulled together from these reputable sources. So you can see these are just the highlights. Again, this is not an actionable investment program, or it's not telling me to buy Starbucks stock. It says nothing about the future prospects. That's not what it's designed to do. It's designed to provide a quick summary of the latest earnings report, so I don't have to dig through earnings notes and try to construct all this stuff by going through a database. Now, there's a lot to be desired here. This is truly a summary. So it's not like I'm getting into the analyst footnotes or the CEO or CFO's footnotes. The gold in these earnings report is often in the details, and you really do have to go through and scrub it. So if I want a quick and dirty summary, this would suffice. Prompt number 2, what were the highlights of the last Fed meeting? So this is all the rage, what the Fed's going to do, what they said in the report, how it changed from the previous report. I haven't previewed any of these prompts, so I don't know what this is going to say, but you can see this is pretty good. So noted a stable unemployment and elevated inflation, signaled a wait and see approach, remove reference to inflation progress. So during the course of a day, I'm in meetings. I'm constantly in and out doing stuff for the team here in Lake Oswego. I'm running the company. So this is nice for me to be able to just plug this in, see what the highlights were, if there's any material changes, and I can move on with my day. I don't have to dig this up on the Fed website, which is what I used to do. Prompt number 3, how will Trump's tariffs impact U.S. stock prices? Some of you might be really interested in this prompt, and it's not designed to provoke any emotion or ill will, but this just frames the argument. Again, this is not a hard and fast answer. Let's see what sources it comes up with here. Associated Press, Benzinga, which is like an investor community site, the Miami Herald. Again, this just frames the argument so you can have a coherent idea and shape the range of potential outcomes. So it talks about a 1 to 2% reduction in S&P earnings per share for every 5% increase in tariffs. What this doesn't get into is scenario analysis where if a country decides to retaliate, how much trade we do with that country. So this is very surface level stuff. And again, should just be for context, not so much to help you make investment decisions. But AI is a great tool to get information quickly, whether you're looking at the Fed's last meeting, what Starbucks earnings summary was, or if you just need to formulate some ideas around how tariffs could potentially impact US stock prices. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is another sampling of our technology stack, the way we leverage technology to streamline our business, to keep our fees low, and to better serve clients. If you have any questions about our investment process or the way we work with clients, shoot us a note at insight@pureportfolios.com. Thanks for watching.